Ladies and gentlemen, it is 25th of December 2024, the Christmas day, so Merry Christmas to all of you. We are checking out of the tent city 1 and we are heading towards Indore. Thank you tent city 1 for all your hospitality. So all of us are having a hearty breakfast because on the way to Indore, it'll be a long ride and we don't know what we get on the roadside. So the tent city 1 guys were kind enough to give Chilmil a well-deserved bath. And that's the thing on the long road trips, you have to keep on constantly cleaning the car, otherwise it just gathers a lot of dirt and dust and so on and looks very shabby. But here we are. So Rinjim, do you know where we are going next?
We are going to Indore, Daddy.
So ladies and gentlemen, it's 25th of December 2024 and we are going from tent city 1 to Indore. It's time to say Bolo Shri Ambe Mat Ki
Jai!
Riding joyfully right outside the tent city 1. And here Google took me off the highway and took me to a route which you are seeing over here by the side of the Narmada Canal. I was very worried, but ultimately it did join me back to the highway. It was a pleasant ride across the canal. So we are around 200 kilometers from Indore on NH47 and we needed a bathroom break. And that's what are the joys of the road trip. We stop at some random places like these. We saw a lot of cars over here, a lot of open area. So we decided to stop over here. And there we go. And a long journey across NH47 just continued. So guys, we're still on NH47 around 120 kilometers from Indore, and this stretch of NH47 had a lot of potholes, so I had to drive very carefully. And it's lunchtime around 2:30 and we're not finding any good restaurants or dhabas. So finally we got this one just after the toll road. And normally John and Rimjim don't settle easily for a dhaba, but for this one, since they're very hungry, so they reluctantly agreed, after seeing all these other cars over here, to come to this Shri Balaji Shuddha Shakahari restaurant. Even I'm feeling a little bit hungry, so I'm also settling in for this restaurant and let's see what goodies it has to offer to us. So I've ordered a saved tomato, a paneer butter masala and some butter rotis and masala papad as well as roasted papad. Jim, सेब टमाटर बड़े मजेदार, सेब टमाटर बड़े मजेदार.
Daddy, ऐसा नहीं है. आहा टमाटर बड़े मजेदार. वाह टमाटर बड़े मजेदार. आहा टमाटर बड़े मजेदार. वाह टमाटर बड़े मजेदार. एक दिन इसका चींटी ने खाया, हाथी को भी मार गिराया. एक दिन इसका चींटी ने खाया, हाथी को भी मार गिराया. आहा टमाटर बड़े मजेदार. वाह टमाटर बड़े मजेदार. चलता है.
Clap, 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 clap. And our saved tomato looks absolutely delicious. If you're in Gujarat and MP, this is a staple dish, not very common in Gurgaon and NCR. And there's a masala papad. There's our ubiquitous paneer butter masala with some salad, tawa rotis with butter, and the roasted papad has already been consumed. So we are not gonna gorge on this food because we are hungry. We are somewhere on NH47 at the Datti Gaon, apparently at Shri Balaji restaurant, going towards Indore, which is around 120 kilometers from here. And we ordered tea as usual with a disclaimer that it should have very less sugar. And lo and behold, they serve the tea in these nice little cups out here, which look very dainty and very classy. They look like cooler, but actually they're not. They are actually cups. And they look so pretty together. Well, the trouble with the vacation is that after all these goodies and various kinds of foods and especially these teas as well, they add up to your calories and to your weight. Rinjim, please, I'm driving.
I'm not kidding.
Okay. And this is the dashcam footage of something which happened suddenly across the highway. I was going peacefully at around 80 kilometers per hour, and before you know it, a lamb was crossing the road at his whims and passions. Fortunately, Mary never had to say Mary had a little lamb. This is the Tilak ceremony at the Sheraton Grand Hotel Indore. Okay. So after a long journey, we are finally at the lobby of the Sheraton Grand Palace Indore, and my room number is 518. So let's enter it and see how it is looking like. Okay. All right, let's have a look. It's a Sheraton from Marriott Bonvoy, so would be good. Solid furniture for the wardrobe outside, standard amenities, place to keep your luggage, a TV, and they gave us twin beds, which is quite as well because Rimjim otherwise kicks me a lot in the bed and does make me fall asleep easily. Otherwise, it's a pretty nice little room, nice lamps and nice beds, comfy beds. There's also a little bit of a view, I suppose. Let's have a look. And the view is nice. The view of the Indore city at the night time looks good. I think in the daytime also it'll look very nice. The washroom looks nice and clean as well. There's a fishbowl shower and the WC. Nothing extraordinary, but everything looks neat and clean, which is exactly what is expected of Sheraton with the Marriott Bonvoy badging. So overall, happy with the room. I think we'll just have dinner and call it a day and then figure out what to do in Indore tomorrow. And there Rimjim does her ritual in all the hotel rooms, and you can jump from one bed to the other. Oh my god, you're a real monkey, Rimjim. So ladies and gentlemen, we are in the princely state of Indore, and I'm speaking to you from my room in the Grand Sheraton Palace Hotel. It was a very busy and a tiring day because we started early in the morning from Tent City 1 and drove all the way down over here till Indore. It was a mixed ride, sometimes smooth, sometimes challenging, but in the end we are here. Nothing much to do today because we arrived late in the evening. However, we made the most of the day by watching this movie Baby John in the nearby Inox. So I'll write a separate review for that. So subscribe to the channel and watch out for the review. But tomorrow is an exciting day because I've hired a cab which will take us throughout the day to the various historical places of Indore, and we'll have something to eat at the various places, and I'll give you a running commentary of all those places and the history behind them and the food items which we eat. We'll review those as well. So see you tomorrow. We are here in Indore.